Howdy, I'm Ralph Pagnotta. This is Guide's Tales. This is Todders. I love hunting. Loved it since I was a little bitty kid. Love it even more now. And part of the reason I love it more now is because I get to guide other hunters. In other words, I get to be on a lot of hunts and get paid for it. So the coolest thing is to introduce people to hunting. People that haven't hunted much or haven't hunted that certain species. That's the coolest part. And just provide them with information. I mean, you got to spend 5-7 days, whatever you're hunting with them. So you get to know them, they get to know you. And then it all comes into one hunting scenario. And that might be first thing that morning. It might be 5 days at last light. It's really neat, kind of a mind game, but I love it. And just, well, it sums it up good. I seen this guy critiquing a singer the other night on this show, and he had the perfect quote for it. He said, there's 3 types of people. Some will say, I hope I don't forget this, but they say, yeah, see what I can do? And the second type says, see what I have to do? And the third type says, see what I get to do? Well, I've always felt privileged to be able to do what I love to do, and I get to do it. I mean, we're on an archery hunt. It's been quite a while ago, and so we've done one hunt and did pretty good. The elk are there; they're fired up a little bit, but not real. They aren't just going nutso. But it's a really good ranch. Got a lot of elk, and so the outfitter says, "Hey, you're going to take that TV crew today." And I was like, okay, what TV crew is this? What's going on? But I'd never been on. It's going to be on the Outdoor Channel. I'd never been on the Outdoor Channel. I was like, hey man, this would be cool. Wait a minute, I have to get something. You going to be able to do this? And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go hunting. See what happens. They'll be behind me, and this was a really good crew, and they were behind me, and I never even knew they were there. So it's cool. Anyway, so I meet this guy and the cameraman. He's a owner-operator of a major broadhead company, or real major now, but he was definitely has some good broadheads. And so I meet him, and we're going to go out. And I had no preparation for this. Like I said, I just decided finally, instead of fighting my head, I'm just going to go ahead and hunt. So we all jump in my pickup. Normally, though, you would have like a 4-door brand new pickup with some hunting stickers on it and look really cool. And I would have, but I didn't own one. So we jump in my 85 Ford single cab with 300-some thousand miles on it. Luckily, we don't have too far to go. But it's been raining off and on in the afternoons. We do an afternoon hunt first, and so I jump in. So we got cameras and bows and arrows and packs and everything. So we're cruising along, and a little bit uncomfortable, So hi, I'm Ralph Pagnotta. So where are you from? It was just a little odd shifting between somebody's legs, but it happens. So we get up to this place. We're going to hunt a pond. We're going to hunt out of a ground blind. There's basically, we call them birds' nests, just a bunch of piled up brush, usually against oak brush, usually is what we're putting them in. Some of them in the pines. This one happens to be in the pines. So get up there, I'm like right on, and they're getting all ready and this and that, and so I put like about 4-hour chew of leaf tobacco in my mouth. Don't want to be there, and usually we're pinned down by these elk. So I don't want to be going just me. I gotta get me a chew while a bull's running in or something. We're basically gonna ambush them. I'll start them. I'll start bugling, and then we're gonna, when they come, they're gonna jump in the pond or be close to the pond, and that'll work. It has worked. So I've got this big old chew. They're getting all ready. I get out of the truck, throw on my pack, and they go, "We're rolling." I'm like, uh-oh. I probably should have spit or something. I can't hold this. And so they're rolling on it. And if you've seen this film or ever do, it's, people were wondering why I was like, so Ralph, Ralph thinks that the elk are going to be really good tonight because it's going to start to rain. Isn't that right, Ralph? And anyway, we're looking for one bull in particular. Which one's that, Ralph? The bull we're looking for is King Tut. He's real palmated at 7 point, and he's got like little crown points on top. Well, it looks like you're gonna head into the woods and have a good time, huh, Ralph? So don't ever take a 4-hour chew when you're gonna be on camera. They could have retook it all day, but they didn't. So we head to this blind. We're sitting there. Elk been coming kind of consistently, but the last few days they hadn't been there, so I was kind of wondering. You know, and they're coming out of this dark timber way up above us, but it don't take them any time to get down to the pond a little bit before dark. So we're waiting, not a bugle, nothing. I see a streak of something through the woods. I'm like, huh. Here they come. No bugles, no nothing, but here they come. I saw a flash in the woods. Gotta be an elk. Well, it's a bear. This bear runs down the pond, jumps in, swims around a little bit. He's like, is this gonna mess up the bear hunt? No, it's not gonna mess up the bear hunt at all. There's one right there. But I meant to say elk hunt. So, oh boy. So, it'll be alright. And this bear comes up, and we're right by the dam. So this bear comes up, walks right to us. He's about this far from the hunter. I'm like, psst, get bear, get. Bear runs off. But that just really didn't sound professional. Nah, it'll be fine. And then a bear comes and hangs out with us for about 5 minutes. So anyway, we hear one bugle, and it's late, and it's way off. They are not coming to that pond. So a day goes by. We're going to go in the evening in this big valley with, it's hay meadow, old hay meadows, but it's, about that tall of grass. We've got one of them bird nest ground blinds built into this oak brush. I don't know, maybe 5 yards by 5 yards. Sitting there, and we're hunting basically if they're going to come into a wallow. And the elk come down one draw, come down another draw. They usually meet in the rut, and they'll do their fighting and bugling and carrying on. But those bulls will usually peel off and drop into that wallow. So we set up there. I'm sitting, the hunter right here, the cameraman, and then I'm behind him. So I'm not going to do a bunch of calling. I just want to see if something's coming in. So I hit a bugle. Bull hammers right back. I'm like, right on. So I just shut up. And this bull comes, jumps fence. He's probably 750 yards away when we first see him. It don't take him no time to get to the wallow. Splashes down, starts rolling around, wallowing like crazy, throwing mud everywhere, and always looking the other way. And he's bugling every once in a while. So I'm like, okay, be ready. I'm gonna hit a cow call. So this bull, still facing the other way. I'm like, this bull's a jerk. He's weird. Whatever. I'm gonna try it again. stands up and runs right back to where he was from. I'm like, that was cool. Well, there had been another bull bugling up there answering him. So I decided to hit a bugle again. I hit the bugle, bull bugles, runs, jumps over the fence, same exact route as that other bull had done. Plops down into the wallow. The wallow's too far to shoot. It's like 86 yards. And we're like, we can't do it. Well, it starts to sprinkle and sprinkle and sprinkle. In the meantime, the wind's shifting, and it's going to blow that human scent right to the wallow. So I'm like, well, we'll still try this deal. The wind won't be good, but I'm going to get over here. I'm going to get basically downwind and do the calling to see if we can get him to go. So the whole plan is, let's go ahead and, I'll low crawl. It's, grass about that tall. I can low crawl, but there's no cover whatsoever. I have to go down this little dip. So I'm crawling. I said, I'll call him, but I'll stop him with a bugle. Well, I get down there, start calling. Yeah. Oh, he's just going nuts, wallowing, bugling. But he's facing the other way and paying no attention to me either. He'll answer me, but he ain't paying no attention. He's dangstering to get up and come running, I thought. So when they air this show, they cut off onto a commercial. It says, wait until Ralph is about to say the right thing. Well, I'm sitting there calling. This goes on for probably 15 minutes. He doesn't want to get out of the wallow, but he doesn't want to pay any attention. He doesn't look at me. So I start double cow calling, hand call and mouth call, hand call, mouth call, hand call, mouth call. I'm probably about 150 yards from this bull. And so I start calling. Finally, he just turns, gets up, and starts trotting at me. I'm like, cool. I hope he's ready. So I'm, I'm like, okay, grab your bugle and stop him. And I'm laying there. I'm just laying flat in the grass like this, but he's coming at me. I'm like, oh man, I just left my bugle about 150 yards low crawled down here yard. I don't have my bugle. So I start hitting the cow call real hard. Yeah. Even do a warning bark. Excuse me while I choke. And now this bull still just kind of trot toward me. I said, well, he's about to run me over. I mean, he's just coming on a beeline right for me. I said, I hope he's on him. He shoots and he spines him. And this bull does a cartwheel, just endos right at me. Maybe from, I don't know what he was. If I would have stood up in the screen of the TV, you would have seen me. He endos this way and then does a half a flip over this way. Boom! Like, wow! Got him. So I'm like, okay, so I'm still just laying still and cow calling, just going, yeah. And here comes an arrow. And this, he was good. So he spines the first one. He's promoting a broadhead, but so it turns out really cool. But he shoots him 3 times in the heart after that, and I'm like, right on. So we get up, we talk about go check out this bull, big bull, nice bull, and it was just an awesome season. I think we went 4 for 4 that hunt in archery. It was really phenomenal. But that was awesome to get that done in such a way, and it was quite exciting to have a bull flipping towards you. And it was, I definitely said the right thing. Hey, bull, come over here and run me over.